The organic product of the grove, including cast-off leaves, dead grove members, etc., are composted to enrich sterile soil. This is the way we pass on information to future generations, though our soil, and by trading with the other groves for a more healthy mixture. I understand that worm young are born with no knowledge and must be trained later. How inefficient. If you want to learn more about the composting process, Seasick is the planter you should speak to. In the past, our chemicals came mostly from a grove to the south of us, Hell. Their gatherer, and I did the actual trading. Their cultivator, Pashev, has quite an impressive chemical laboratory. He also was in charge of their seeds. So Hell was where we found what's-his-face, right? The one human who wasn't taken over.
Yeah.
So there might be, like, good lab equipment there.
Yes.
You need to melt the ice cap, probably with dynamite, suggests Van Whitman in chat. I was thinking maybe with the heat ray gun. What with it being a heat ray gun?
Given how small Mars is, yeah, it probably wouldn't take that long.
Yes, if you have a sun angle device, you can find it at coordinate... Well, I mean, I know where this is, but whatever, I'll write it down just for the sake of... Hell Lab, 25 south, 75 east. We'll just use our sun angle device to determine our east and westness relative to the sun that always moves east and west. Seedles. Why is the AI making some Haxor type game? That's Fan Women in chat. It's just, remember, the whole point of the AI game maker is it's just a lava lamp. Just think of it as a lava lamp. That's what it is. Those are the responsibility of the cultivator, Chef Goldblum. She will tell you more about them if she wishes to. Where is she? Dang it, I do not understand, you worm! Certainly, perhaps we will speak again. Where is Chef Goldblum? Found you. You see a disheveled black man. You are a true worm! What do you want with me? Women can be plants too, says Veclad in chat. I am Chef Goldblum to my plantals, though your folk insist on calling me Carver. I am cultivator to Elysium. It is my grove... I was trying to read that as grave responsibility, as in like it's a, you know, it's a serious, it's just grove. It's just the word grove. It is my grove responsibility to nurture the Martian pods that will be our last chance for survival. In truth, I am an assistant cultivator. I advanced myself after the death of the cultivator of Elysium shortly before our flight to the dream world. Wait, that's not in red. I am all that Elysium has at this time, though my qualifications are sadly lacking. I know the basics of plant growth. One must have soil, water, and proper fertilizer. Unfortunately, I know no more than that. So, they're not big on sex ed in the Martian society, huh? It is a shame you worms have not proven intelligent enough to assist us with our problem. There it is. He looks at you with contempt. Yet you detect a glimmer of questioning hope. Our scout has been searching for water. You should ask him what he has found. Should be able to help with the fertilizer, says Veclad in chat. I'll just shit on you. How's that? 3 ingredients are required. I do not know what they are. I wish there was some record of the process, but my predecessor did not keep written records. Yeah, the most advanced society, the most intelligent, kept no records. Unfortunately, treatment with the wrong chemicals could harm a fragile seed. We must not take the chance. Fasic used to trade for some of our chemicals from the Hell Grove. That's not in red. He might remember. To grow new pods, one would need healthy seeds. Alas, ours are contaminated from the plague. One would need to retrieve seeds from Hell or Argyle to grow pods here, and they have secured their seeds well. Okay, so we need to steal seeds from Hell or Argyle. To raise a young pod. Okay, fine, F. Oh, okay, there actually is a new message, it's just the same. To raise a young pod, one must dig a hole to bury the seed, add the appropriate chemicals for fertilizer, pour water over the seedling, and wait a few days. The seedling must be ritually attended by the plant who does the actual placing of the seed in the soil. Oh, great. In Martian society, leaving shit outside someone's door is basically like sending a care package, says McGlad in chat.
Wow.
He's asking you to steal babies from other people, basically, points out Van Webben. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The seedling must be originally... I already read that.
Oh, it's kidnapping.
Yep. The seedling must be visited 3 times during the 9-day growth cycle, or the growth will be arrested. We're actually...
One by the ghost of seed past, one by the ghost of seed present, and one by the ghost of seed future.
While that is funnier, the reality is that we're going to have to plant a seed and spend 9 days
and baby
staring at it in this game. We are hoping to perpetuate our race by transferring our consciousnesses into prepared bodies. Our arborists, I really shouldn't just call them all, and explain the transference. You must speak with him if you wish more information. We still hope to be able to attempt the transfer of our own beautiful green bodies. I think... No, it has to be exactly 3 days in a 9-day period. Any more and it dies, says Veclad. So I can't even just sit and stare at it. I have to, like, leave for 3 days, come back, leave for 3 days, come back. Basically, he wants you to get prego for 9 days instead of 9 months, says Van Women in chat. Shasha truly doesn't understand Boidipus. 9 days, yeah. And can be released by using a knife to cut open the pod. Okay. Plants are food. I think that step 1 is going to be to revive the Martian species. I think even though that's obviously the last step, reviving the species and getting them out of these bodies is the first step. Then, in their Martian form, they will be able to help get the water back to the canals. Because this seems very achievable. Like, everything, the only thing is we need some chemicals, but, like, this would need the amount of water.
But you found chemicals already in several
exactly.
places,
It's just we need to know which ones. This would need the amount of water that we can get with a bucket.
You get from ice.
Yeah. Searching here, you found a gong hammer, foot bags. They're called socks, Einstein. An injector, a strange saw, and a Martian... Nellie Pie perks up when she hears knife, says Becklad in chat. Bag can't be used. Martian spoon, a hammer, and a chisel. Martian creatures. Apparently, the Martian race were some kind of plant-like form. Wow! No mammals or other animal forms other than worms which aren't worms, seem to have existed here. Plants occasionally devoured other plants, and worms almost always were predators. Martian reproduction. Apparently, for ritual or biological reasons, the Martians held the soil where a Martian grew to be at least as important in determining its capabilities as its genetic heritage. The gentlemen of the expedition, who are more gifted than myself in interpreting the artifacts or social structures, are in fact convinced that genetic heritage was operative only in determining physical capacities, while interpreting the while mental and spiritual development came almost purely from the soil. I have reconstructed the techniques the Martians used to cultivate themselves. Their reproduction was by alternation of generation. Oh. What the hell? That's bizarre. Alternation of generation with a sessile non-sentient generation and a motile sentient generation.
So that explains that they're not actually taking a consciousness, or at least this claims that the seeds are non-sentient.
Yes. It is my hope that some seed somewhere survived whatever disaster befell the race. I believe that a newly planted seed was watered and then fertilized with a nitrogen compound, a phosphorus solution, and a potash mixture.
So NPK. We're gardening here.
It is.
Obviously, but we're gardening here.
Yeah. I'm going to write this down. Nitrogen plus phosphorus plus potash. Not surprisingly, the areas where young Martians were growing were kept safe and visited only by specialists. But there appears also to have been a belief that community leaders should come to visit the growing pods every few days.
Notice they said belief, not requirement.
I mean, they thought many things were probably beliefs.
Fair enough.
Grow to the south of us. Hell, they gather. But yeah, it wasn't potash. they've got it all right here. They're just all morons. It's a bottle of nitrogen. I just want to point that out.
If it's nitrogen fertilizer, I guess that makes sense.
That would make sense, but look at this bottle. That is a bottle of nitrogen gas.
Huh.
Don't really think I need acid. Oh, wait, this nitrogen is blue. Oh, because that's the potash. The potash is gray. The nitrogen is blue.
That's why the sky's blue, idiot.
Fairly certain nitrogen is not blue. Okay. Well, I feel like we've got a goal. Are we closer to the South Pole or the North Pole? Technically closer to the North Pole. Not much, though. Should be nitrite, phosphorus, and calcium or something, says Ben Whitman in chat. Nitrite.
No, the
nitrogen.
calcium not so much. The NPK is nitrogen, potassium, and K is potassium, and phosphorus for P. Calcium is also needed in like tiny amounts for some plants, but yeah.
You see a plant. Well, pick that up. You need to get some Brondo.
Yeah, Brondo makes plants strong.
Okay. Does it make plants brawny?
I guess you've not seen Idiocracy, or haven't in long enough that you forgot.
Yeah, I think that I watched it like when it was new. It was new in the 90s, right? Yeah, I think I watched it.
Yeah,
when it was
the
new.
early 2000s. I think it's actually Brondo. It's what plants crave, or something like that.
Close the. So, my next step, I have no idea.
Yes, you do. It's got electric. Yeah, that's another line, Spec Lad. You have an idea.
Well, I can go to hell,
exactly what to do.
Or I can.
Well, there's another thing.
I can go get ice.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
But I'm uncertain of whether I ought to go to hell first or get ice first. I think I should go to hell first, because I don't have any seeds.
Speclad suggests you were going to Olympus Monsters.
Yeah, I need to go to Olympus Mons, but I don't currently have any reason to go there. Like, that's how to get to the Dream Machine, but without empty shells.
But you can talk to the people inside,
I
right?
guess that's true. I could talk to the people, or kill them. I could just kill them all.
That's fair, too.
25 south, 75 east. I'm going to hell. I'm not going to hell. I am going to hell.
Yeah, that's that weird jutting out canal that I was referring to before.
You can't kill a dream
in order to get
Van Whitman.
But in order to get to hell, you do remember you do have to go all the way around the world.
Yeah. So then technically we might actually be closer to
I think
Olympus
you technically
Mons.
are closer to Olympus Mons, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to 2 north, 112 west then. Which we are going to have to go this way. Did you TP? Asks Mongy in chat. Did I toilet paper? I don't think so. This music is strange.
It is very strange. It's way too happy, and then it does that weird little thing.
Teleport, asks Mongy. I don't think I did any teleportation. I'm doing a lot of running into trees. It's an Ultima leitmotif, says Van Whitman in chat. I think it is. Do I go around this way? Boy, walking across half of Mars sure is exciting. I'm at 0. 112 west. Goal damage. Sherman gasps for air.
You finally ran out of oxygen
well,
rocks?
he was the one that we gained later. I didn't actually give him any.
Yeah.
Oy vey. Mars sucks. We should just pave over it and make it a big parking lot. America.
They paved Marsa-Dice and put up a parking lot.
There's stuff on them there hills. Oxium. Roxium. But I can't get up onto the hill, so it doesn't matter. I'm getting there. Oh my goodness, a bridge!
That's a bridge too far.
This must be the lab. Or I guess this must be hell. Don't break off combat. A proto-Martian! That's probably fine that we just killed like, if we had just gotten this into a dream machine, then some Martian could have had consciousness again, but we didn't do that. Oh. The Hell Lab is... Wait. No, I was going to... Damn it. I was going to Olympus Mons. Yes, I am where I expected to be. I just forgot what I was doing. Well, have you brought the signed note I told you to bring? Yes. You've got a note? Let me see it to make sure the signatures are in order. I literally have one of them with me, dumbass. He takes the paper from you and examines it thoroughly. I see that you've got Sherman's signature. That counts for... I got all 3. Ah, yes, Yellen's signature is perfectly acceptable. Major Duper's signature will do nicely. So, even though you find all 3 in the same place... you have to get each individual one, and he has a reaction for each individual one. Yes. What a stupid way to organize the game.
Correct.
It seems that your paperwork is in order. It's good to see that there are more normal people like us instead of those $2 coins like at the Elysium settlement. Everyone living in Elysium thinks they're Martians. This started soon after they've had blah, 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 dream machine, blah, 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 blah. Farewell, Boidipus. Should you wish to speak to me again, I shall be here. Well, thanks for opening the door. As prize for that, you die. Oh, there we go. Oh, nothing. Not even worth murdering you. There are $2 coins? Asked McLeod in chat. How dare you?
Shouldn't they have called them toonies, though?
I said $2 coin when he said loony. I'm a moron. The loonies are the $1 coins. The toonies are called the $2 coins are called toonies. You see a plain, slightly plump European woman.
Bonjour. It is very good to meet you. Pardonnez-moi, my English is not too good. I am very involved in my research.
Now, is this Marie Curie?
So be not offended if my attention does not seem fully upon you.
So this is hell, Asmongi? No, this is Olympus Mons. This is the opposite of hell. It's Olympus.
Upon our arrival, I soon discovered that the planet was containing a large amount of especially
reactive rock.
It seems that it is quite plenty, abundant. It seems to radiate energy which may be harnessed for various uses.
Hooray! We can get irradiated.
Yes, radiate. I know. I shall call it radium. Yes, that is a good name for it. I shall use that name.
Good thing this rock is perfectly safe, says Speculat in chat. Let's eat it.
I would be pleased if you call me Madame Curie. I like to take the time of my fiancée. I like to take the name of my fiancée, whom I miss very much.
Ah, the Senor, Monsieur Curie is still on Earth. Good job.
I am continuing my studies in physics to aid in our escape from this planet in whatever way is possible.
The way that's possible is I, the Avatar, will save you. No one else can. Only Boidipus. I have nothing else to talk to you about, Curie.
Au revoir, Boidipus. Perhaps we shall speak again soon.
Gonna rob you first. Lead box. We can't open the lead box? Okay. 1 chip of radium. And as we all know, radium glows rainbow. Enter the lead box, suggests Speculat. Do you mind if I stomp on your bed? Well, let me just carry this. It is very hot, just like radium isn't.
Maybe you mean hot in the sense of hot with radiation.
That is certainly a word, or a use of that word. There's a lot of acid on this planet. I don't like how much acid they've got lying around. Radium is hot if you heat it up, says Speculat. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that.
One might say you're not even wrong.
One might say you're not odd wrong.
If one were odd.
I did drop some acid, Speculat. Yes. Yes, I did. I dropped some acid. You see a haggard man with a faraway stare, not to mention the teardrops he has tattooed on his face. You notice his eyes are red from crying.
Le Grand Antoine Goulard.
Why do they only take Frenchies? Oh, wait. The French don't have dreams, so they didn't go into the dream machine. Okay, I understand. He shakes your hand in a peculiar way.
Dreams, says Yaweasel.
Whoa! Are you amazed, madame? No. Well, no harm in asking, I suppose. He's so sad that there are no other Freemasons here with him. He can't live without other Freemasons. Job. The call makes me guard the dream machine. He looks towards Olympus Mons. But I wish I could go searching for my brother. Perhaps you could help me. Tell me about the dream machine, not your brother. I am sorry, I can't let you in. Like, you can if I kill you. It's smashed beyond repair anyway. He pauses as if a new thought had just occurred to him. He continues in a lower tone of voice. But I am very worried about my brother. If you can find it for me, I will let you in to see the machine, despite Steven Seagal's orders. Wow, he's willing to act against Steven Seagal.
That's a dangerous game you're playing, Legrand.
Tell me about broth de chicken. Yes, my brother Jean is missing. I was ordered to guard the machine, but Jean was sent to find iron ore in the Olympus mines. You just forgot to use an opening quote, okay? Someone should look for Jean, but most everyone is afraid too. He looks at you hopefully. Maybe you? No, you wouldn't be interested, but perhaps you might not be afraid. Could you go look for Jean for me? Nah, who gives a shit? Oh, well, I understand. It was worth a try. His shoulders slump, and a tear runs down his cheek. A torrent of tears. Maybe he'll let a Mason in without all this brother rescuing, says Nettie in chat. Oh, it's not even an actual brother. It's just a brother of the lodge. It's not like it's just some other Freemason. Help. Yeah, my brother Jean. He is this. Okay, fine. I'll help. Yes, fine. Oh, thank you. I knew there would be someone who would help me. They say there are monsters down there, huge wormuses that scour the tunnels for prey. He looks mournfully and gives you a salute. It is locked. Well. Oh, that was a dream machine. That building that was locked. It was shaped exactly like this. It had these fountains. Yes, it was a dream machine.
Yes.
Sledgehammer, a machete, a saw, a pry bar, and a wrench. I have all of those. A cap, a silk scarf, thigh boots, a wool sweater, and denim jeans. Odd. The fountains must be the cooled system for the cooling system for the dream machine, suggests Speclat in chat. Who needs thigh boots? I think Spector needs thigh boots.
The Dream Machine has to use a lot of GPU power to simulate those dream graphics.
Looking good, Spector. Looking good. That is a sack of flour. 3 berries, 5 berries, 5 berries, and 4 berries. Dibs appears to be my berry fool. You're carrying too much already. God damn it, Dibs. I think that you should throw this crystal glass on the ground. I guarantee you it breaks. Oh, it didn't break. Boring. Oh, come on. Oh, those are the green berries. Those ones are for me. A candlestick, and a candlestick. 6 torches, and 6 torches. 12 matches, 25 pistol rounds, a derringer, and driving gloves. Don't care about the gloves. Don't actually care about the derringer, weirdly. But more pistol rounds, hell yeah. Well, now that I've looted this building... Another human being. You see a dapper gentleman. Can we guess which scientist this is? This looks like, his name isn't coming to me.
I don't know.
How do you do? I'd have to ask you to speak up. My hearing isn't very good. Yeah,
it's
Edison.
Beethoven.
This looks like Edison.
Okay, yeah.
Edison, Thomas Alva Edison. He points up to his ear. Speak up! Yes, I had an accident that, as a youth, that has severely damaged my hearing. Over the years, it has grown worse and worse. Now I have difficulty hearing anything at all. Okay, bye. I have no use with you. Wait. Somebody said something about Edison knowing something, right? Power. Yeah. We should ask him about powering stuff, obviously. They've got those blasted towers up as though they'd be able to broadcast electricity just like that whippersnapper Tesla keeps saying. I truly hate this. But he's crazy and the towers don't work. Told him. He chuckles, obviously pleased with himself. Blasted things are somewhere over north of Argyle. Peary's seen them. Yes, the big ones scattered about the planet. They are meant to broadcast the power from a central station. I'm sure of it. No, Tesla was sure of it. There are also certain devices that operate by power stored in radium. The radium chips are the power sheds.
Wow.
You know, those towers and all that power beamed about the place is probably the very thing that destroyed the Martians. Love having Edison just be wrong about everything.
I mean,
He doesn't know how to tell me his job. Good. Okay. What do you do? Who's this pear person? Haha, and you thought they were hydro-powered, says Speculated Chat. Damn it, you're right! No, the towers only broadcast the power around. We don't know about the power generation yet. What is all this crap you've got lying about? It's a chisel. Okay, whatever. You see a beautiful woman with sparkling eyes. She greets you in a voice filled with musicality. Bonjour, please excuse my accent. I have not spoken much English before I came here. Not even a Martian chisel, points out Speculated Chat. Yeah, it was just a boring Earth chisel. Looking you in the eyes, she says, my name is Sarah Bernhardt. Okay. Job, I believe you mean what I do. My job? Indeed, my life has always been the stage. I am an actress, but not on Mars. I have tried to perform to entertain me's here in our settlement, but of late I have found more relaxation in pursuing my interest in sculpture and painting. That was a good mix of voices right there.
Wow.
There is much beauty in the works left by the Martians. It is very sad to think that they have passed on. Tell me about bread. She indicates a room. I have very few equipments here to use, but I have found that I can still render the beauty of the Martian landscape, even with the few colors I have available. Well, all you need is red and brown, so yeah. She looks sad and says, it is a very great tragedy of their loss. I wish that there was some means of saving their race, but I will not do anything to actually discover one. Like the old masters, I have gathered berries to crush and make the pigments for my paintings. Some of them have made me high as I have found the berries in Argyle to be the most brilliant. Of course, I cannot get to them now. That evil man, Rasputin, has closed the city to all traffic. Yeah. We have talked to Rasputin before. He is the leader of the Scots. Great, we had a good conversation. Au revoir, Boidipus. Please do come again. Thread, a needle, an empty jar, and an empty jar. I'll bet we have a use for the jars, but not right now. Shakespeare's sonnet.
My mistress's eyes are nothing like the sun, and yet by God I think my love is rare, as any she belied by false compare.
Great. We just step on your book. There's so many guns about. A derringer, driving gloves, women's shoes, wool dress, and ladies' silk gloves. Ladies' silk gloves, cotton dress, man's shoes, and a man's shoes. It'd be great. I thought maybe I would see the paint or something on the table, but whatever. Why did you have multiple man's shoes? Asks Fecklat in chat. We don't ask these kinds of questions. It is either kink shaming or murder shaming, and we don't do either of those things around these parts. This seems fine. This seems in no way troublesome. Oh wait, machines. I can talk to machines. I'll just use what I want. Except for these machines. These berries let you talk.
Have you talked to a machine already?
No, I have not said that.
I didn't think so.
It's like these berries let you talk to machines. Oh, not any actual machines. Not any machines that might actually talk. But, you know, theoretically. You see a panel. These appear to be valve controls. The panel is loose. Valve controls. Valve controls.
Like for Steam, the app.
Ah, the panel is loose and broken. So this is gonna... Okay, yep, canals. Let's just talk to this thing. No response from the bush rat? Well, then you must die. A broken oxium geode. Oh, hello, it's a tunnel. Do the bush rats even threaten me, or did I just kill that one because I'm a violent person?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Is this a secret back passage into Olympus Mons? Or is this the mines? Where the hell am I? Maybe while I'm at it, I will write down that this is where that, the tunnel is. Tunnel west, 16 north, 128 west. It's not quite there, but this is accurate anyway. Speclad points out that the bush rat was blocking my path, so it did deserve to die because of that. Fair enough. This just seems like I'm out in the wild world, right? Certainly seems like I'm out in the wild world. We did it. So there's a back entrance into Olympus, is what I've learned here.
If you know what I mean.
Well, they are the Greeks of old. Well, this seems like the perfect place to sleep.
Amazing.
Just setting up our tent in a greenhouse. Dibs, you've done it. Dibs is a gun user, so actually I should give him the heart,
Dextry.
which is dexterity.
I don't remember.
Yes, the heart is dexterity because nothing else makes any sense.
Right.
Damn it, I left the lantern on overnight. Why was that nothing? What is this place? Where am I? This is okay, this must be the mines, right? This must be the mines where Jerkface got lost. I mean, I have no particular reason to do that now, but I have no particular reason not to do that now. What a familiar bit of machinery. Hi. You see a spirited, sharp-eyed man in his 60s. Carnegie turns to look at you and extends a calloused hand. Good day. It's good. You can't give Carnegie a calloused hand. You just can't. It's good to see that your journey to Mars was safe. Hopefully you've come with fresh resources from Earth. Nope, we have come with nothing.
Didn't you know that the ultra wealthy are the hardest working manual laborers on the planet?
100%. Sighing, he says, "We've had a grave need for iron ore for several months. At first, we were able to locate a mine nearby that gave us a good supply." You're in the mine, you weirdo. "But its load is spent." Ask him about winning friends and influencing people, suspect chat. "It gave out on us with only one full cartload to go." What? What does that mean? Like it... What? What does that mean? "Once our mines here at Olympus became tapped, we started looking for alternate supplies so we could make more steel. We sent out various search parties, including the 3 explorers, to try and locate more." I found a mine, but it was almost... So, Speclad, so the thing is, what does it mean to be tapped with 1 cartload to go? Because
1 cartload to go
means it's not tapped. It has 1 cartload worth, which is close to tapped, but what does it mean to be tapped with 1 cartload to go? What does that mean? It can't be both. "Jean, one of the Frenchmen that was on board our capsule, was searching deeper in the Olympus mine, but he never returned. He's f***ing dead."
Valjean?
"The most promising report was from Major Duper, who found some at Syrtis Major, but was unable to find a way to transport it here. We only lack 1 cartful to have enough to finish the Okay.
That's what he meant. So he meant with 1 cartload in order to finish the cannon.
Yes. Yeah. So, we have 2 main missions. We need to get some iron here. Just 1 cartload. Just 1 ton of iron. Nothing, no big deal. Just a paltry single ton of iron. to Carnegie, which, in fairness, Boidipus can carry a ton of iron, just in Boidipus's rippling arms. And also, we need to save the Martian race. Those are our two main quests.
I mean, they're pretty similar levels of importance, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Apparently, the Martians use their canals as an extensive transportation system, but without water in them, they are useless to us, and water isn't highlighted in red, so I can't help you with that. That's a new water is a new one to me, Boidipus. I've never heard of this water thing you speak of. While on Earth, I was what you might call a self-made businessman. I'm such a liar. I was the founder and chief executive of Homestead Steel. Here on Mars, I was placed in charge of milling steel with which to rebuild a space cannon, and like the one that brought us here. They didn't know about water in the 19th century, says Spector in chat. Yeah, okay, wait. There we go. You'll know about whiskey. The cannon was to be a replica of the one that Mr. Lowell constructed for the Exposition in Chicago. It'll probably get us to Earth. We'll just fire it randomly into space and we'll be okay. Mr. Lowell had everything going on schedule until the madness affected him. Okay. Oh yeah, Lowell was one of the ones in, not Hell,
Elysium.
not Argyle. Elysium, thank you. Shaking his head, Carnegie says, one day he came to the project site, announced that he was now someone named Tekapesh, and was leaving to try to work on replanting the planet or some other such hogwash. He and the other people who went mad from the dream machine are now over at Elysium. As you know, we don't want them around here making trouble. The steel. We take iron ore and coal and place it into a Martian smelting machine. It's nearly like magic to watch, because we don't even need to put anything with carbon in it. It just magically gets the carbon from nowhere, because we only have to put the materials in. Iron ore and coal. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Had to put the materials in, and rolled steel is produced out the other end. From there, we took the steel straight to the project site to be riveted onto the space cannon. Where's this machine? Chuckling, he says, if I could take that beauty home with me, I could replace an entire factory full of people with well-paying jobs with just one of those machines.
Yep.
It's clean coal with no carbon in it, says Spector chat. Oh. His face turns serious, and he says, but I could never do such a thing. After all, that machine would put hundreds of workers out of a job, and we're in such a delusional world that we imagine that Carnegie would give a shit about that, an act which I could never condone. Well-paying job in a 19th century steel factory, asked Nettie in chat. I think probably yes. I mean, so not like, all things are relative, but, steel workers probably were, in the class of working class, probably not the lowest. A shovel and a pick. 15 torches. But I've got plenty of lamp oil. What am I looking at? And given that it's clearly made of steel.
Voice halfway through saying lamp oil.
Lamp oil. Ropes? Bombs? Didn't you just burn all your lamp oil? That's Spector in chat. So I think that it takes one, I have 31 Coke cans of lamp oil, and it's just that every time I light it up, it takes one of those, and then it'll burn out in however much time it burns out. So I didn't actually waste anything, I just left it on all night like an idiot. So I can't get to that book. I need to use my magic powers to get to that book, because you placed it in an inconvenient way. There we go. Yay! A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This book is about a miser haunted by ghosts. After being traumatized by scenes of poverty, death, and self-revelation, he reforms. What an excellent summary.
Description.
All it takes for Ebenezer Scrooge to be just like a half-decent human being, not a decent human being, but a half-decent human being, is trauma. Just some trauma about poverty, death, and self-revelation. He ends up spending Christmas with his nephew. No. Bob Cratchit is... Wait. Is Bob Cratchit his nephew?
Yes, because he's Uncle Scrooge to Bob, I think.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to separate Ebenezer Scrooge from Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, that might actually be what I'm thinking.
I think
yes.
that's Uncle Scrooge. The true Scrooge, the Scrooge that we actually give a shit about. What do you mean doorway can't be used? Like, so what the hell is that thing? An oxy leech. That seems really bad. It's gonna take our oxy. Well, not if we kill it first. That's the new space cannon, suggests Nettie. Yeah, the right place to build a space cannon is underground. Bye, music. I didn't want music anyway.
I mean, did you want that music?
Not really. Yes, fair enough.
Probably more than pure silence, though.
Oh, there are more. We just attack nothing. Okay, don't get lost. Don't go up there. I want to go this way, because that's following the left wall. What is this? This is very suspicious. Oh, it's a vein of coal. Okay. So I guess we could get some coal, which we would use to make steel, because we're going to have to do everything. Well, that looks like a fun little thing. A cave wormus. It doesn't talk to me, then it must die. Well, killed that for no reason. So, okay. There's like the dun-dun-dun battle music, but there is no dun-dun-dun battle music in this area.
I see.
That's what's happening. When you hear something, the music just goes away. The hell is that? I'll just get all the experience for myself. Thanks, guys. Oh, hello. It's a big cave wormus. No, it's not. Well, there's the rock worms. They're large and non-threatening. That's
they are
that's
large, though.
Is this a planted rockworm? What am I looking at?
It
come.
Looks like a.
They come out of rocks, I guess, because they're rockworms. And they're bush rats, and one of my party members just shot me. Don't get lost. Stick with the left wall. Body critical. What is all this body critical? There's some body.
The worm's body is critical. It has critical damage.
But it's not a worm that we're fighting. It's just, there's an unrelated worm body battle happening.
Yes.
That's a janitor. Okay. I can't move the janitor. I can't get past the janitor. I can't talk to the janitor. I can't use the janitor. Okie dokie.
If I could talk to the janitor.
Chip of radium destroyed. Oh, Speclad! Speclad! Thank you! Finally! Freaking finally!
Oh, yeah. That does make sense.
Nope.
That makes too much sense.
What the hell? What, if I may ask, the hell? Have I misremembered? Is it this berry? Why are you attacking the janitor? It didn't do anything to us, did it? What?
Oh. Speclad might be right now, though.
Put the radium in the janitor? I mean, I don't actually have any radium on me. The janitor isn't doing anything. Why did they attack it?
You put the radium in the janitor and mix it all up.
Why did I destroy the janitor? Oh boy,
Presumably to
all
get
for
it
a
out of
bit
your
of
way?
dirt money.
So you could get some dirt money?
Here's how I think about dirt money. Okay, we killed the janitor. It was just there. It wasn't even attacking. It was doing nothing. And some chips of radium are just getting destroyed independent of us. Boy, the music really is broken in this area. It's just not working. But you know what is working? Another video game. It is time for the midstream break.
Hooray!
And then Vampires Dawn, Deceit of Heretics.